Well, the week before, I'm sure there was more than just one guy you sought out. You ended up losing a home game against your old team, the Cincinnati Bengals. I saw you hugging it out with Joe Burr. How was that whole experience? Was that good? Was that solid?
Yeah, it was good enough. It's fine.
Good enough. How was the whole experience?
Um, yeah, it was nuts. It was. So I told you I wanted to play Cleveland. I really wanted to play in that game just because there's that's someone you played against, you battle against 14 times, 15 now, and it's just like, gosh, I wanted that one. And the Cincy game was more of a I get to play against my guys. Like this is going to be a fun game because it's playing against my brothers for the past 7 years. And so yeah, it was you can't really put it too like the feeling too much into words just because it was such a special game for me to be able to play and compete in. And then just seeing everyone pregame, postgame, during the game. During the game, I cut Sam Hubbard, and he like immediately, like right when he gets cut, like right when I cut him, he goes, "Fuck you, CJ." Like mid play, and we're just like, I'm smiling. I'm like, yeah, this is great. Like, yeah, I expected that to happen. I expected you to say that. So, yeah, things like that, where it's just like you're really like you're really trying to like big brother your guys, you know. So it was, man, it was fun. It was a good time, even though we lost. It was a fun experience for sure.
Was he mad at you, or just he knew it was coming?
Oh yeah, no, it was just like I kind of figured this was eventually gonna happen.
Must be weird.
It is. It was so. I think seeing the coaches was something that I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go, you know, and um it's you leaving a team, a player leaving a team, it's never like a coach. For the most part, unless there's like bad blood in the water, which there wasn't, right? Like I love those guys, I love the coaches, I love the players. There's no love lost with that. It's it's the business side of it. It's the agent talking to the upper management, whatever, the owners, etc., GM. So I was like, man, I wonder how the coaches are gonna like what's the relationship gonna be like with the coaches. And talking to every single one of them, it was just like, man, love you guys, miss you guys. Chatted up about Formula One with Brian Callahan, the OC, like just because we got into that together, or I was in it and then he started watching it, etc. Like things like that. It was just like nice. Like we still have this like fun relationship that we can have. Off the field. On the field, obviously, I want to win. We're going for blood, but yeah, it was that to me was something that I was like, oh, I wonder how this is going to be. Like, I wonder how Darren Simmons, who Darren and I got really, really close, he's a special teams coach. I wonder how he's going to react, because last year we played Tennessee in the playoffs, and Randy Bullock is the kicker there, and he was like, we're not going to, like, do not talk to Randy. Nobody talked to Randy until after the game. Like, he played in Cincy for 2 years, and we're like, just cold shoulder him. Don't talk to him until after the game. And we're like, all right, like, cool, this is great. And I sent him a text and I said, I swear to God, if you Randy Bullock me, I will beat everyone's ass. Like, this is not going to happen. And so I was wondering what that interaction was going to be like. And it was great. I ended up going to say hey to his wife and hugging her and seeing, some people's families. So yeah, it was super unique. It was super, it was a very special moment for me to be able to be in that situation, to be in that position, to play against the guys that I grinded with for 7 years.
What'd Burrow tell you?
Yeah, we talked a little bit. We talked more than I thought we were going to talk, I guess, to be honest. But yeah, we said some things, just like, how you doing? How's it going? How's the season, et cetera, et cetera. I told him, because he did an interview and he was like, yeah, we haven't talked since we left, and since I had left, and we haven't. But I did text him and I was like, hey, bro, you telling everybody like we haven't talked? I tried to text you, you jackass, like when you got hurt, when he had a little surgery during camp.
Right.
And so we talked about that a little bit. He was like, yeah, my bad. Like I was getting hit up like no other. And I was like, yeah, I figured. But yeah, we talked about that and just staying healthy and how he was feeling from that. And just like telling him how much I missed him and appreciated him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, a few days later, they had a Thursday night game where they busted out the all whites. What'd you think?
Yeah, those are clean.
Aren't they?
I gotta talk to one of the equipment guys there and try to just snag me one of those. Because that is a clean uniform.
Might be the best alternates we got because there's about you guys have a black helmet, right?
We do, yes.
Yeah, I got the green one up there.
Yeah,
yeah, but there's a bunch of like the Saints just wore a black helmet overseas.
Yep.
So I know the Cardinals are busting one out, but these are going to be tough to top. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I think the Cincy helmet is pretty just nice in general with the stripes, with the tiger stripes. So you add that white to it, and that's a crispy look.